Hey guys, how are you? It is Allison from Allison Answers and Logger Counseling Services. I am speaking to you from a hotel room, and I just want to throw out an idea about money. So, money is really not money. Money is just a concept, it's paper. The thing that money is what we attach to it. So, most people are desiring more money, feeling guilty about more money, feeling happy about money, feeling all sorts of things about money. But the real question for you is that what does it actually mean to you? Because money is as good as a good it does, and it's as bad as the bad it does, just like most things in our lives. So, my question for you is what kind of ideas and concepts have you attached to the concept of money? Um, Money in general, if you really think about human beings, what they really want is freedom. What they really want is happiness. And money is neither good nor bad. It just depends on where you place it in your life, how you use it in your life. The abundance of it is something that really isn't a bad thing. It's just your perspective on what it means to have money in your life. Often, what people believe is that if I have it, then I'm keeping it from you, which doesn't actually make logical sense. It just feels that way. So, what I want to present to you guys is it's this challenge is not actually about money. It's about what do you really want in your life, and what are we focused on? Typically, what we're focused on is this desire or this longing, like I had spoken about in the other videos. Like there's this longing or desire, there's this gap from where we are to where we want to go and what we want in our life. So, really, what we're thinking is that we're focused on what we want, the beautiful things that we're looking to enhance our experience on this planet. But really, if we're looking at a beautiful thing, whatever that is. It could be physical health. It could be having enough money to move freely on this earth. It could be so many different things, a wonderful relationship, all good things. If we're A lot of times we think we're focused on that, but what we're actually focused on is the lack of having that, and then we're aching in a longing state for that thing. And I think what happens is that we get caught in this idea that we're dreaming and wishing, or we're imagining or recreating this beautiful thing, but really what we're actually creating is a very sad, bad feeling. So I want you to just write down 5 things that you really, really want in your life. And you might find out that when you look at that thing, whether it's, let's say, a relationship, let's say it's money, let's say it's a great social experience, let's say it's a great job, let's say whatever that is, you want to ask yourself the question, what is that particular thing answer for me? Because let's say it's money, does it that answer my fear or my because security, seeking security usually has to do with being afraid. I'm not saying we shouldn't be stable and have the things that we need in our life. I don't mean that. What I mean is that we don't realize what our desires really are saying. So if you can desire something like a wonderful relationship, a really strong fit body, a lot of money where you can move freely on this earth, all these different things, and that desire is free of guilt, free of no, I can't have it, free of the perception of blockage that I'm not capable of having that, this, whatever. I never learned how to be articulate, or I'm not smart enough, or I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not athletic enough, or I didn't come from money, whatever that is. You want to know, are those desires focusing you on things that are just continuing to hurt you? Because you want to, when you have a desire, you want to understand and encapsulate in your process of thinking that that desire is born of a desire to be free, happy, joyous, free, to move freely on the earth, to be able to freely give wherever I go, to be able to, when I show up confident, when I show up not concerned, not worried about money. If I see you and you need something, you got it. What could be wrong with that? When I show up and I'm not burdened by a relationship that's tearing me down, when I show up and I have a good social network that's supportive and they're there for me and I'm there for them, when I show up and I feel physically fit and I don't feel tired and I feel proud of the way I carry my body, how could that be a block to anything but goodness? And that's what I want you to consider. Take a look at your desires and then write it down. Ask yourself the question, is this desire that I have born of a goodness in me where I want to spread love? I want to add value wherever I go. Let me tell you something. The way I see it is that the more I have, the more you have. The more I have, anybody around me is going to have more. When I show up feeling good about myself and feeling confident, I'm going to be more invested in you. And that's what you want to consider. Are you, if we're doing all this stuff to invest in ourselves because we feel so insecure, because we want to present ourselves better because we feel bad about ourselves, that's really not showing up in confidence. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to write down the desires you have in many different areas of your life, financially, spiritually, emotionally, relationally, all of that. And it could just be a couple of them, depending upon how much work you want to do. And then for the next 24 hours, I want you to be very mindful and awake and aware to where, if I'm longing for something, what am I actually longing for? I'm all for you guys having everything. Let me tell you something. I'm all about it. I think the only limitations in your life are your own caps. Mine too. So, don't get hung up on that. So just what are you longing for? And is the longing coming up? And then do you feel badly? Notice it. We want to be awake and aware. We're trying to change our lives. Okay. Have a great day. I hope this is clear. I'm coming from a hotel room. I'm going to be back in my hometown tonight. See you then.